If someone hated ads, here's what they would do.
Any better? Hello? I think I fixed it. How we doing, boys? My mic was not working there, but I think I repaired it. Appreciate you, Saucy, for letting me know that quickly, buddy. You're the man, as literally always. Okay, well, we'll see what we're looking at here. Getting a massive rip now. We got a little bit of a dip down into these 111s, which is about, there isn't a real bottom here. But we're getting a really nice strong reaction out of it. Market's opened. Opening print price was right here at the 200s. We've already up 100 points from then. Already up 100 points from that opening print bottom. Already up 100 points. Dang, the market is moving, offering some opportunity, some opportunidad. We found a decent bottom here at these prices. This is London low. What is this? Is market going to get Asia highs right now? Like, are we going to go all the way back up here? Are we going to go all the way back up here now? 320s. Market's up 120 points in 10 minutes from that bottom. Really impressive move here. I think the easiest thing we can do is just wait for a clear little pullback into a decent price, maybe like the 280s, maybe the 260s, something like that. Take a long off the 280s or the 260s. Right now the EMA's at the 80s, so that could be our opportunity. We're clearly setting higher prices. Very interessante. Saucy, do you have an account right now, or are you just hanging out? 314 still. Price is trying. I need a haircut. I love it. I respect it. Just chilling, Bubba. Getting some pretty bullish action right off the rip this morning on a Monday. In the first 11 minutes, we're already up over 100 points. The market is down 1%. We had an Asia sell-off, a London continuation, and now we're trying to go sweep out all these stops and push back lower is what I'm kind of seeing at the moment. Here's a pullback into the 290s. Very strong move. We're going to try one here at the previous high. We're going to try one here at this previous high and try to get back a little lower there. Try to get fear, see this previous high hold. All we need obviously is to push back towards the bottom of this wick. It's a little bit early, so might be a preemptive trade, but we're going to take it. Market's still trying to see what we got this range. Oh, it's been a while. Just getting a little something here. EMA is holding price right now, so we might have gotten in a little early. See, we're getting a pop now. Want to see this previous wick hold. All we want to see is the previous bottom there. Trade out on the other side of that where we were trying the EMA. If this other wick doesn't hold now, we're going to be stopped pretty much right here. So. If we can't get back below to that EMA right now, this is where it's going to die. We're trying. We're seeing what we can do. Buyers are strong right now, so we might have bought a little early, but I still think we are in an okay spot. And didn't really want to see this previous wick give up, so we're still in an okay spot. I think we might have a little trouble here, but we're going to find out. I wanted to see this flush back towards that EMA. We're finding some continuation, though. All right. Still don't mind this. There wasn't really anything up here except for that. Oh my gosh. Are we joking? Are we actually kidding? There we go. I was like, you better keep going then. All right, so we gotta be a little bit more patient. Wait for the pullback. I'm just gonna join these longs. Now that we're gonna wick that out. First 15 minutes has now been set. First 15 minutes has been set. I want to see us push back in towards this range. We're riding the EMA right now pretty aggressively. Previous week highs right here, the triple top. So it's not completely unlikely. If we're going to hold, we're going to hold and go try it. Some obvious liquidity up here. Get rid of this too. Price is kind of just, you know, hanging out. Yeah, I was hoping to see that continue down into this wick here that we just pushed off of. Buying is very strong right now, so we are playing kind of counter trend. I'm expecting some selling continuation. Otherwise, we might just find some sideways action here. We're now kind of getting the move. We already obviously got stopped out, but it is kind of starting to support this price. And a strong move off the bottom of that EMA there. We're getting a lot of volatility right now. Market's kind of telling us it wants to go higher here. No doubt about it. 360 now. Super strong move right out of the rip this morning. First 15-minute range is here. We came into a little bit again. Now we're still just kind of going one-sided here. Kind of just going one-sided here. We're finding a spot up into this range now. We're into this gap. We're at 360s. YOLO that shit. You know what I'm saying, son? You know what I'm saying, son? Like, how do I make money? Do I just poke this thing and make some money? How do I make money right now? You tell me how I come in here and I make some money, and I'm going to do that. $20 minutes now. We're finding some extension. Market's been open for 20 minutes. We've gone up 170 points. We tried to short this move. Obviously lost a little on it. This candle is printing a very bullish top right now. We're coming into a pretty big spot where there's going to be some resistance here. And here's the first reaction to it. Let's buy this EMA if we get a pull into it. I don't know if we will, because we're already below this gap, but if we can get a pull into it, let's buy it. I'm trying to buy the 38s. Price is at the 60s right now. Trying to get in on this move. It's already a little extended, but we're going to be patient here. I still think we have higher options here. Very strong candles, though. Very strong bullish action here. We're a little below the EMA now, so we may not get a dip into the fill like we were hoping to see. Price is at the 60s, EMA is at the 46, we're at the 38s. Might adjust our entry a little bit here. Might be adjusting an entry slightly, try to get on this EMA touch. Gonna hold for now. We're trading right into last week's zone. Getting a little dip now. Getting a little dippy here. Come get us a fill at these 38s. If we do hold the EMA, I don't know if we've been holding and respecting this whole time. I'm not sure that we're going to get a fill below. Might have to still adjust our entry here. We're going to be patient. I still have I feel like it's opportunity here. Joining this long momentum here. Price is hanging out at the 360s. If this doesn't really get below the EMA, I'm not sure I like this for the 15 points anymore. I was just looking for a quick scalp, a little dip in and continuation. But if we continue to consolidate here below these highs, I'm not really loving it. This is definitely the safer entry. Here's a pull into the EMA now. It's kind of what we want to see here. I would like our entry down at the 320s, but if this continues to hold here, I'd be okay with trying it. If we hold this EMA again on this candle close. If we can't close below it, I don't mind that to take a chance at this. Just for some continuation higher here. We're at the 350s. We're at the 350s. We're looking for a fill at the 319. See what happens here. Getting a little bit of dip into the EMA. Hasn't been able to get below that yet. If this holds the EMA again, we can probably take a long here. Being patient, I want to see what the, we still have 20 minutes off of open. Opening price is 202. 50% of this range is looking at like this price here. Or no, actually this was the range, so it's like really down here. Waiting for a pullback. Strong move out of the buyers this morning. Kind of going straight up. We already tried to short the top here in the first 15 minutes. took 10-point loss, and now we're looking for a continuation of this. Although if this is going to continue to hold this breakout here, this little bull flag setup, then this 1 minute bull flag could take us higher, possibly. We still got some liquidity up here. That wasn't completely stopped on the intraday. Intraday, we have overnight high. We kind of got up into this range here. We're just kind of like in the middle. A little diddling in the middle. A little diddle in the middle. And we held EMA, so that was what we were looking at there. Right back into the EMA. Strong move by the sellers after that. An attempt by the sellers here. Let's see the reaction. Boom. An attempt by the sellers to bring this thing lower. Buyers are trying to hold. 43 is where we found a bottom here. I'm still kind of waiting for this pullback into these 320 area. Bottom kind of a last week's range-ish. Also overnight we had some reaction here. We're consolidating. We moved up 160 points. We're kind of going sideways right now. Nothing is clear. I'm going to draw out our 15-minute range here just to get a visual of it. That was the pull into that price there. We bounced off the 15-minute range. We're kind of basing above it. We haven't really made a move yet. We're holding it. We're holding outside of the 15-minute range. We try to tap into it. We got a reaction. We're looking to buy a little lower. Kind of makes me not love our buy as much, knowing this where we're at in these ranges. The buy was the top of that 15 minutes there. If we were trying to hold this bottom. Makes me think this bottom is going to be playable again, though. Above any of this is pretty bullish. We start getting a breakout. Above the 370s would be a pretty strong breakout move. Otherwise, we can still be kind of consolidating and pinching. You see this the bull flag that we're setting up. We're pinching between the EMA and this trend line right now. 10 o'clock comes in. $10 o'clock candles coming in. Seeing this reaction. We're either going to get a break of this trend line or pull back into this 15 minutes. above these 370s is bullish for a close. I feel like we might be getting a dip here if we can't get it back above that trend line. Giving up the EMA slightly here, dipping back towards the 15-minute range. Want to gauge this reaction on this candle, on this wick here. Before last time we tapped in the 15-minute range, excuse me, we bounced right out of it. So I want to test, engage, see this reaction again. Engage a bit of a reaction here. We're going sideways. Consolidation at the highs is sometimes a sign of continuation. So here we go. Just trying to break out of here. We get a candle closure like that, I'm just going to add. We get a candle closure like this, I'm just going to try to add. Want a little bit of a pullback. Into the 400s now. Man. Here was the breakout we were kind of watching for. And we did break out of it. Now we're just looking for a spot to join. Candle just swept previous highs. I guess if we push back in, we could look for a continuation move. We're getting closer and closer towards this price here. These 417s. We're long in this pullback into the EMA. Give us a pull into the EMA right now. We're long in this pullback into the EMA if we get it. Looking for a few points lower here. Oh, stop it. Shut up. Didn't get the pullback all the way into the EMA like we were hoping for. Overnight high here at the 417s, 420s-ish is what we're looking at. We wanted to dip into this 471s, about back to the EMA, back to that previous high of the breakout. If we could get to just tap and fill in here and see some continuation. This is going to change this price a little bit here. Adjusting now to this 374s. We're looking to get a fill. We just need a little dip into these 74s. Hanging out right now in the 90s. And then we're going to need 26 at the top. So we'll be back closer towards that 400 level if we can get a fill here. If we can get a little fill here at the previous breakout high. A little below the EMA now, so I don't love that, but let's see what happens. Just want a quick little fill and try here. That makes me think we're not going to get it. That candle closure there makes me think we may not see down here, but we're going to be patient. The EMA is curling pretty aggressively. That's the reason I'm saying we may not get it. The more this curls aggressively, the less likely only because the price is going to just react off it if we do get a try. Here we go. Come on. Come give me a try here. Break below that previous low. Give us a tap into this EMA. We're right below that slightly. Still finding some moves. Didn't get our fill there. We're just looking for a little tap here. Nothing crazy. A little tap and fill. Price at the 389s. EMA is at the 81. We're hoping we're a little below that at the 74s. Just got the chills. I did. Still getting a continuation. Back to the 400s now. Never got another try at the EMA. Alright, we're going to cancel our order now. Don't love it as much. Boom. And there's the pop. We were hoping to be... Ooh, it's weird. There's the pop that we were hoping to get filled on this EMA buy at. Instead, you can see how it just kind of respected the trend and continued there. Very strong move by the buyers this morning. Very strong move by the buyers. We're now green on the day. Right now, it's still down 0.3%. So, okay. Into the 440s. We definitely feel like we're going for this high here at the 500s. Definitely feel like we're going for the high at the 500s. Got to find a spot to maybe try to join these cats. It's tough now with this being that we just swept overnight high. And now that it's swept, it makes the moves a little less likely. There's not a clear target. Previous week high is up there though. Previous week high and previous day high are both pretty much in the same spot, these 500s, which is pretty attractive. We're long in the 400s. An EMA pullback. Retry this previous high again. As you guys can see a pattern here that we're trying to get involved with. 420s. The previous high is here at the 418, so that might be the obstacle. That'd be like right here. One leg, two leg. Still just going straight up from market open. Give a little retest of the 400 price now. Come on. Slight little retest of the 400s. EMA still aggressively curling. Still aggressively curling. Oh my goodness. And we're finding higher prices into the 440s now. Again, these 509s is kind of the most obvious target. It's previous week high and previous day high at this moment. We were looking for a little dippy dip. Not getting it though. I'm going to try a pull back into the 414s. Just feels like the risk to reward isn't there right now. Still like the 400s for a try. Alright, we're going to leave this here for a moment. I gotta go to the bathroom. This sucks. You want a 415 or a 400. Do I think we're going to get back to the 400s? I would love to, just before you go without me completely, but... Alright, we're going to be... I gotta go to the bathroom. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just going to do it, and we're going to see what happens. I'll be back. You're going to come give me a fill, aren't you? Aren't you going to come give me a fill? It's too close. It's too close. What is this pullback into the EMA for? It's 419's previous high. Buyers are aggressively buying this thing right now. Yeah, we're going to take a 400 pullback. I don't know if we get it. I don't know if we get it, but we're going to go for it here. Alright, I'll be back. Yeah. Awesome. So we got a retest of that price. Nearly. What did we get to? 412. And we were at the 404s. Appreciate the insight, Saucy. Made me hurry back. And we're not getting exactly the pullback I wanted to see. We're still down 0.3%. We've overswept overnight highs. We're trying to buy the top of the last week's range, which I don't mind. Get a little pullback into that. It should be okay. Right now we're just ripping face. 509 is previous week high and yesterday high, or previous week high, yeah, previous day high. But we're finding some continuation here already off the EMA. We got to dip into the 412s, and that was as bottom as it got. Never quite got a fill there. What a strong reaction, though, huh? Makes this overnight, makes this high just feel so grabbable. Well, for the last 47 minutes, we've just been riding this EMA all the way up. Statistically, we should be okay to try an EMA long here. Yeah, let's see what happens. A little EMA long here off the 435s roughly. We're still seeing some continuation. The 509 is the clear target. So until we get there, we should be safe to try a long. $450s, $460s. We're just so close to the previous week high and over in previous day high. I feel like there's no reason that these 509s don't get crushed. And if that's the truth, we just gotta find a spot to get involved with them. I'm kind of thinking this 400s may not be, maybe it's a little too shallow, a little too deep to get filled. Like literally since market opening print price, the first 15 minutes printed bullish. We found a top, price ripped. We kind of pushed back into the top of the range, found some consolidation, ripped again, and now it's been riding this EMA. So would the pullback on this EMA attempt be what we want here at these 440s? I don't think so. Into the EMA here. Into these 440s. EMA is still supporting price. We're kind of trickling a little bit now. A little bit more sideways. Obviously, another bull flag is setting up here, but you know, after 1, 2, 3 of them that break out, 1, 2, 3 of them that break out, it's like, do we want to try another fourth? Like, technically, statistically, you should be safe to, but we want to see a cleaner pullback. I want kind of try the bottom of this 415 area, which was the previous day high, which is overnight high as well. I like that a little bit more, I think. So we're going to move this up a little bit. Try to get a 414 fill. We're going to try to get a 414 fill. I'm not sure how sexy this would actually be also, since it's the first time we would give up the EMA if we do get down here. So let's keep that in mind. It will be the 400s too. We're going to move our order to the 414s. We get stopped at 404 and it's going to bounce at 400. It's going to be insane. Matter of fact, I think I'm actually going to... kind of want to short on the other side of this if we get a retest of this previous high here. Yeah, like right here. But I don't want to short right now. I would short this previous high here at these 440s, which we would have just gotten filled in, and we'd be looking for what, 420 to pass this account. So yeah, I actually don't mind that for an opportunity, honestly. Still think this tries the 400s again more truthfully. I want to short this again, but we already lost money trying to short this at the tops here. I'm still very bullish. I think overnight, this previous weekly high is where we're going. I don't like this 400, this 415, I mean, as much as this is the previous top high here, which obviously we're going to see some type of a test of. And there's other reasons to support that, yeah. Yeah. Do. Failure for the longs to reclaim this EMA. Kind of want to be on the long side today, huh? What's up, Twister? Welcome in, brother. How are you doing? How are you, brother? Which prop firm is your go-to? We're going to get a fill here. I don't necessarily love it at the bottom of this, but we're going to go for it. See if this range can hold. I actually want to be short right now, but we're going to try to support this long. I like the way price is slowly kind of losing a little bit of gumption to it. I really would rather be short off the retry of this, though, to be completely transparent. We're going to go for it. This doesn't feel great, boys. Don't follow me on this one. This especially now that we're below this EMA. This feels pretty dangerous here. This is just a outside edge trade. I'm good, man. I'm doing really well. Trying to make some money, but it's going well, I think. Happy with the way that it's going. Market's looking beautiful today. Lots of opportunity. What happened here? Did we just get order filled? Yeah. And this is why I didn't love that spot, but we still tried it. This is very much not what you wanted to see. This is probably absolutely going to kill us here. Tough trade, tough days. We wanted to see that bottom support a little stronger than it did. This is absolutely going to fill the bottoms here. We're going to get stopped here, no doubt about it. Tough to get on the side of it. We wanted to hold back. Now it's going to go try the 400s. I know it. It's going to go try the 400s just to embarrass me here. Try the 402s, which is where it is. And now it's going to bounce where I originally was looking for. Oh, it's painful today. Bounce off this 400 and let me know I should have just held my outside edge. We'd be in here at 402 right now, okay? Stop loss is the right entry. Almost always, boys. I'm good, man. It's been all right. You know, hanging in there. See what happens here after these 400s. No, I'm not trying again, Saucy. I'm gonna get out of here soon. I'm not trying again, buddy. Let's get to the 902 yet. Yeah, okay, good. Like I said, like I was saying originally, boys, once we reclaimed through here and was back to this high, this is the short I was really wanting to take. I didn't take it, and this is the result. Obviously, once we had this continuation, bull flag breakout, continuation here again, and then a third time, but this one lacked the continue higher, and then we brought back inside of this previous range. Had a little double top, little head and shoulders action here at this spot at the 440s. This was where I was saying I really wanted to take a short, but we stopped with the short there. I was still trying to hold our long, and then this is the reaction for the day. So the real attractive short was going to be here at the 440s. I watched all your streams over the weekend. Keep it up, brother, but please take it slow. It's tough seeing you blow a whole group of accounts. Dude, that means a lot. I really appreciate you watching the streams. I hope you learned something. Dude, you saying keep it up. Thank you. I like seeing the support, dude. I'm gonna definitely try to change. Well, because this is the thing. So if you did see the streams, if you saw the one where I decided to try this new strategy out, right? Where, and look, we're finding a bottom here at these 375s roughly. For a move back into this EMA here, but the stream where I'm trying this strategy where I discussed this, where I'm trading with full leverage, which is what you just saw with five contracts at the outside edges. I'm trying a new strategy where we can take full leverage on outside edges, catch the biggest chance of a move with a tight stop, and it has been quick. It is tough and to blow a whole set of accounts, but it's just a game, bro. Eventually, instead of blowing those accounts, it will be a max account payout, 5K on each account. So 25, they take 10%, so 22.25, so be 22,500. Yeah, I saw it, dude. You're the man, Twister. Again, bro, I really appreciate you being here, stopping in, letting me know that you support. I hope, like I said, I hope you found some actual knowledge and you're finding some use to them other than just entertainment. Like I just said though, guys, this short here at these 440s was the move. We broke through. We had a continuation till 1017. We failed to continue after this breakout here where we had this consolidation breakout, and then it went sideways. We broke back into the range, and then once this candle broke through the EMA, which is the first time that happened all day, and then we got a retest of it. That's when I was like, I really want to try this short here. Instead, we held our long, and then we got cooked. But yeah, this was definitely the short of the move. Might get back down towards this 15-minute range, holding the EMA here again. Really not too bad price action after this 1017 moment here. I just got in too early. Appreciate it, Saucy. I got in a little too early, but that's just okay. Twister, you trade with Topstep, bro? Tomorrow we reload. Tomorrow we reload and pass 1500. Wednesday we pass the accounts. Thursday we hit. I only need. What do we need? We only need. I think 50 points would be the 2,000, but I think I'll do like 50, like 75 points to get like 3,000. Yes, Topstep and Take Profit Trader. Nice. TPT is good. I've been thinking about Tradeify, thinking about Take Profit Trader. I've also been thinking about next one or top one futures, something like that. Just trying some other options, but hell yeah, dude. Love to see that you're a Topstep guy. Love to see you're just a futures trader, but Take Profit Trader, I haven't tried them yet. They have a straight to funded, right? Or are they sim? Not sure actually. I'm kind of intrigued by trying and straight to funded. Obviously, the payments are relatively similar, like they're not a whole lot different. But it's really just about your risk, about the rules. Like I think TPT doesn't have a trailing drawdown, does it? Because that is like Apex obviously has the trailing drawdown, and it's just kind of tough. Holding this bottom where this wick was at these 385s. Price didn't get any lower. We're kind of holding. We get back above the EMA here and this bottom. This would be a spot where I'd be willing to try another long here to see the continuation back to these 509s that we're expecting to hold. But no straight to funded on TPT, but the daily drawdown is insane. Yeah, dude. It's okay. So they do have a daily drawdown. See, that's tough. That just makes it hard. Unless you mean the daily drawdown is withdraw. So that means is it in your favor if it's insane? Like it's favorable. No straight to funded is okay. I mean, obviously Topstep doesn't offer that either, and it's just different for each prop firm with their rules and what works for them specifically. But let's see this try to here. This is a big spot. They reclaim this EMA here. We should see a continuation back to this previous high. And then obviously the 509, which is the previous week high, previous day high. If not, this bottom is a spot where we're going to see a retry. Yeah, I've been thinking about trying other prop firms. TPT, like I said, top one futures. Tradeify, I think Tradeify is straight to funded offers as well. We're trying now back into the 409s, back above this EMA here. Finding some continuation would bring us back to the top of this previous high, and obviously overnight high and everything is really close as well. Don't need 5 days to withdraw. Dang. What do you need then? Is it a consistency rule? So like, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'm actually gonna look it up real quick, buddy. You got me intrigued, sir. Take Profit Trader. Let's see what their rules are, huh? Withdraw day one. Minimum days until first withdrawal is 0. It's insane. It's instant withdrawal process. You have no contract limits either. Damn. Pro account resets up to 3 resets. One time, 130 free for the... Dude. Daily loss limit. They actually removed that, they said. end of day trillion drawdown. So you have $2,000 to make 3,000, which is exactly like Topstep. Nothing's changed there. It's 170, and then an activation fee. So it's $300 per account. So it's a little bit more expensive than Topstep, it looks like, but not too bad. A little bit more expensive than Topstep. If you pass the account first try, it's a $300 account to have it funded. But then the no 5 days for a withdrawal is kind of interesting. So you can have like a really good day one and then take a payout. Is that kind of, what is your strategy with that, Twister? That's kind of interesting. Do you just ride it until you, yeah. Because you obviously don't want to let your account get to zero. You want to take money. You trade for a couple days, take a nice move. You have one really good day. They said there's no limits with contracts. You just trade 5 contracts, or hopefully maybe even more, like 10, 15. I don't know. It's really interesting. Definitely going to consider other people, other firms, try other stuff. I got to get out of here a little early today, though, gentlemen. Twister, I really appreciate you stopping in and sharing your support and your knowledge. I'm going to check out TPT also. I like your advice to slow down a little bit. For my opinion on what that is, blowing an account is completely okay, only because our job as a trader is to make more than we spend, right? So currently I'm profitable. I'm okay with higher leverage and more risk, knowing that when it does work. So I mean, it sucks because I blew some accounts recently, but no, actually it's cheaper. Scroll up and you'll find a discount code. Really? Did I miss that? Did I miss that, buddy? Plus never pay an activation fee. Get 30% off for life and never pay an activation fee. Click this link, details, use code NOFEE30. Holy shit. So, okay. Yeah, they're cheaper. And it's the same drawdown, same thing. 3K to make, you have 2K drawdown to make 3K, and then you have no. Wow. Twister, you're the man, bro. Straight up. That's kind of a cheat code. I might give them a try here next week, or even this week some point. TPT, I didn't know they were doing it like that. No activation fees for life, or 30% off for life and no activation fees is kind of incredible. Yeah, no, I like that. Again, so yeah, Twister, really appreciate it, man. We'll see what happens. I'll take a couple tries at those, see if we can see what happens. We'll be back tomorrow doing it all over again with some more accounts. Again, it sucks. I know it does suck losing accounts, blowing accounts, but I think 2 things about that is we as a trader, we are going to take losses. It's just a part of our job. So to get better at that, I just don't mind. Like, I don't mind being wrong, and I don't mind blowing accounts quickly, because when I'm wrong, it's going to be fast, but when I'm right, it's going to be strong and profitable. But no, you're the man, dude. Again, just for supporting, watching the streams, for coming in here, telling me, that means a lot. There's a couple other people in here. I'm not sure who y'all are. Maybe Will, maybe Juan. It's been a little while, but we're coming, boys. I had a long weekend. I worked quite a bit this weekend, but now we're here, and we're gonna come back with some energy tomorrow. Pass these accounts, and or not pass these accounts, but get these next set of resets passed, and then see what we can do from there. And then I'm waiting for Topstep to come out with their new platform for everybody, their new dashboard. I have only gotten the traditional dashboard, and I want the better one. I enjoyed your stream, bro. Keep it up. I like it, dude. You're the man, Twister. Timothy, your mom is here as well, hanging out with us. Good luck with your trading, buddy. Thomas, hope you find a good spot. I think the 509s, once we sweep previous week high, previous day high, I'm not really sure what happens after that, but that's kind of what I'd be looking at. Twister, good luck with your trading today, brother. Hope you get some money as well. I'm not sure if you're funded yet or with these set of accounts you got right now, but if you are, make some money. If you're not, pass them. And yeah, appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow, and have a good day. Peace.